Hi everyone, welcome back to Blanket Health and Beauty. Today I'm going to be talking about how to kind of prepare your skin for weather, how to prevent weather damage, things like that. That's kind of been my whole theme this week on other social media platforms. So if you are interested in other tips and tricks and more information on that, please go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. I will link everything here for you so that it'll be a super easy find for you. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Weather conditions do have a lot to do with how your skin looks and feels, and just kind of like your internals have a reaction to weather change, like allergies and things like that. Your skin can kind of do the same thing. Say, for example, when I worked on the west side of the mountains where I live versus living on the east side of the mountains, my skin was not happy with me because I was going from a dry, cold climate to a wet, cold climate, or a dry, hot climate to a wet, hot climate. And it wasn't getting, a consistent amount of time in one environment versus the other, one weather condition versus the other. And so my skin was red, irritated, cranky with me. I was breaking out a lot. And so I decided to, treat my skin specifically for what was going on, which was dryness, redness, irritation, and then acne. And acne is kind of a separate thing that can happen anytime. But for the irritation of dragging my skin back between two different environments all the time, never giving it a rest in one environment or the other, what I ended up doing was just really catering to the weather that day where I was going to be spending the most time. So if I was going to work pretty much all day, I would prep my skin for being over in a wet climate that was warm or cold, depending on the time of the year. Or if I was staying home, I would prep my skin for warm or cold, dry climate. So in that case, you are going to want to keep your skincare routine very, very simple. Don't overly stress out your skin by adding treatments. So anything that treats like, fine lines and wrinkles or acne or discoloration or aging. So those things kind of put off until nighttime when you're going to go to sleep. So for during the day, keep it very simple, very light, very gentle. I particularly always need some sort of hydration, so hyaluronic acid was never like a bad thing to put on my skin for daytime if I wanted to add something. But I honestly would just cleanse, tone, and moisturize, and that's the simple routine that I recommend for, drastic changes in weather. Now that spring is kind of starting to happen and the cold is starting to slowly go away. I also just made a post about this today. Always wear SPF, whether you're inside, outside, in the car. Whether you put it on this morning, put it on again in a couple hours. SPF is something that needs to be reapplied to keep protecting your skin. The sun is always shining, whether you can see it or not, and those UVA and UVB rays are always penetrating your skin, unfortunately. So we have to take precautions against that by wearing SPF and sunscreen and keeping our skin protected from things like that. And slowly over time, you will start to notice a difference because you've taught it to expect to be protected. So it'll start to slowly over time really work with you and kind of adapt to what you've been doing, which is a really cool thing. Your skin is an organ. It's part of the human body. It's very, adaptive, and it really will start to work with you if you show your skin that you're trying to take care of it. It'll really help out and start moving in the direction of protecting itself as well. That doesn't mean stop doing what you're doing. It just means that there's more benefits to doing your skincare and taking care of yourself. Now, I know this was a very kind of generic explanation as to how to prepare your skin for weather, because anyone, anywhere can be experiencing any weather at any given time. So I tried to give very, generic examples But if you ever are curious about your particular skin and the particular weather that you tend to deal with the most often and how to prep your skin for that, please feel free to reach out to me. I do have consultations available on my website that I will have scheduled out for next week when you click the link down below. So if you have any time next week and you really want to talk about how to take care of your skin, how to build a routine, how to, treat any skin conditions that are causing you problems or that you just want to fix, that free 30-minute consultation really helps me get an idea of where your skin is at and where you're at in life and what your skin needs. So it's very, very beneficial, and I hope that you guys take advantage of it because I love to help and I love to help people develop, better ways to educate themselves on themselves, because you're the best investment that you can make, and your skin is kind of the thing that holds everything together, your entire investment as a whole, and it's the part of you that you show to the world every day. So I think that it is a very crucial part of taking care of yourself that needs to be implemented more often and taken more seriously by the world in general. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you guys out. It is just a huge passion of mine. Take advantage of the free resources that I have for you. I'll link everything down in the description. I do have some skincare products. I don't have anything with SPF, and I don't have any cleansers yet, but those kinds of things are going to be in the works soon. But I do have a moisturizer and a treatment serum that is great for pretty much all skin types. So these are great things to add to your night routine versus a daytime routine. But if you are interested in any of those things, please check out my website. That'll be linked down below as well. I love posting here on YouTube. It is so fun for me, and I feel like I really get to give off the information that I want to give off in a really, really constructive way and a fun way too. So please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. And I think that is it. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.